This is Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. Take two, we just got moved on by Clifton Mitchell there from doing this interview. But yeah, Ben, straight into it. Before we come on to yourself, just in your campmate, Lawrence Okolie defended his WBO title against David Light. Your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, clean performance. What with him a couple of times. I know Lawrence, I know Sugar. Was looking for that spectacular knockout, but it's the first time together, first camp together, first fight together. So there's a lot of time to work together, and that will come.
You just mentioned a lot of things there. Obviously, patience will be key as he attempts to learn the new style under Sugar Hill. But there were obviously critics tonight. We saw some boos throughout the night. Do you understand that frustration with Lawrence?
100%. You know, a lot of people class him as awkward and so on and so forth, but it works. He gets the wins. And he's at a level now where these kids are top-level kids. David Light, he was taking the shots, walking through them. There's a lot of times he got buzzed, but he just kept coming. So it shows at that level, there's still things he needs to work on. But at the end of the day, a win's a win. We could be talking about this and he lost. So for me, he won. He kept his title. I know they're both perfectionists, so they'll go back to the drawing board and hopefully come back with a nice knockout.
Ben, you seem like Sugar Hill was certainly very vocal in the corner there, not happy with whatever Lawrence was doing within the ring. What do you think Sugar would have been saying to Lawrence in between rounds?
Yeah, I know Sugar, man, and I've been in camp with him. And there's things in there that Lawrence wasn't doing, but that's what the boxing ring's about. When you go in there, you're under the lights, under pressure. There's been a bit of back and forth with Lawrence and Eddie. So all of that can be playing on his mind, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he got the win. But I know Sugar, he's going to go back in that backstage and start cussing him out a little bit. But that will make him more hungry and that will bring him back as a better fighter.
Ben, May 6th, Birmingham, you're back.
I'm back, baby. I'm back. I'm excited. I'm classing this as the debut. You know myself, you're a close friend. I've always had little niggles through the Olympics. My debut, my second fight. But now, touch wood, I'm finally injury-free. I feel really good and I'm excited to see how it happens.
Ben, obviously when you turned over there was a lot of noise around you, there still is, but I'd certainly say maybe over his last 3 or 4 months that's died down a little bit. I'm sure you agree with that as well. How important will it be that beyond May 6 you have to be active now, you have to get everybody talking about Ben Whittaker again?
You know what, I feel like Jesus, man, he's risen again. You know what I mean, that's the way it is. It went a lot quiet, but it's going to happen. My debut was great, my second fight, unanimous decision, wasn't the spectacular finish we wanted. And you know, people start talking. Things went quiet after the injury, but at the end of the day, watch May 6th, man. They're going to be bouncing around again. You
got the likes of Joshua Buatsi who's just signed with Sky. Obviously Dan Azeez who's doing very, very well in your weight as well. Just looking at those guys, a healthy division to be in and a healthy stable for you in terms of competitors.
Big man. Well done, man. That's Fraser Clark there, man. Well done, big man. Yeah, man. To me, those type of kids are just keeping the titles warm for me. They're coming over to my ends, my platform, so it's easier for me. Just keep bringing them over, Sky, and when the time's right, I'll do what I gotta do.
Ben, just final one before I let you go and enjoy the rest of your night. Next week, Anthony Joshua, your manager, returns against Jermaine Franklin. What are you expecting to see when he steps between the ropes?
New trainer, new AJ, probably a new mindset. You know what he's like, he always swaps and changes, but I think it'll be a decent competitive fight. Franklin, that's his name, isn't it? I'm saying it right here. Franklin against Dillian White, he actually did decent. I thought he could have nicked it, if I'm being honest. So I know AJ will want to go out there, get the knockout, which I think he will, and then go on for hopefully more titles.
Another campmate of yours, one which you haven't spent much time around, but Tyson Fury, we had the news a few days ago that the undisputed fight will not be taking place next. What was your reaction to that and your thoughts as a campmate of his?
Boxing. Boxing's a big pantomime, man. There's always... who said it now? Caleb Plant, a lot of yap. That's it, man. People like to talk, throw things out there, throw money out there, throw 50-50s, 60-30s, whatever you want to say. At the end of the day, was it really going to happen? But I can't really say too much. But I just want to see a good fight, man. Make the fights happen, but it's easier said than done.
Right, Ben, I know it's getting late now and you're going to shoot back to Birmingham, so I appreciate your time. Thank you as always. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, guys.